Hello everyone. Today we discuss some problems on multivariate calculus. These are basically important for our CSIR UGC NET, GATE and others important exams. So let us start the problems. First, here fxy equal to x square minus y square by x square plus y square. For xy not equal to 0 0 and 0 for x comma y equal to 0 0. Which of the following options are correct? There are 4 options. So let us discuss the problem. First, to check the continuity case, just put y equal to mx and taking the limit xy goes to 0 0. That implies x goes to 0. So then we get limit x goes to 0 if x comma mx that is equal to 1 minus m square by 1 plus m square. Hence, limit xy goes to 0 0 if xy does not exist, as the limit if exists always unique, but here it varies for different values of m. So f is not continuous at 0 0. That implies our option 1 is incorrect. Next, we all know that for all x and y, 0 less equal to x square minus y square by x square plus y square, absolute value less equal to 1. Since the numerator always less equal to the denominator, that implies f is always bounded. So option 2 is correct. Next, for directional derivative, we use the definition, that is limit t goes to 0 if tu comma tv minus f 0 0 divided by t, that equal to limit t goes to 0 u square minus v square by u square plus v square into 1 by t. So the limit does not exist, as limit t goes to 0, 1 by t does not exist. Hence, f has no directional derivative at the point 0 0. So option 4 is incorrect. That's the answer. So here only option 2 is correct and all the other options are incorrect. Now our next problem. Here f is a function of x and y defined by x cube by x square plus y square. For x and y not equal to 0 0 and 0 for x and y equal to 0 0. Again there are 4 options and the question is which of the following statements are true. Let us discuss the solution. Here, for arbitrary epsilon greater than 0, we need to find a delta greater than 0 such that for all x and y, the absolute value f x comma y minus f 0 comma 0 equal to x cube by x square plus y square mod, that is always less than equal to mod x, which is less than epsilon. Since x square always less than equal to x square plus y square. So if we choose the region 0 less than mod x less than delta and 0 less than mod y less than delta, then for delta equal to epsilon, the above inequality holds. That means the limit x and y goes to 0 0 if x comma y equal to 0, which implies f is always continuous at 0 0. So option 2 is correct. Now for directional derivative, just consider the definition, limit t goes to 0 if tu comma tv minus f 0 comma 0 by t. When you put the values, that is equal to your u cube by u square plus v square. Now, since the limit exists, we can say that the directional derivative exists at 0, 0. So, option 3 is correct. Now, for derivative, consider the function limit hk goes to 0, 0 f h comma k minus f 0 comma 0 divided by root over h square plus k square. That means limit h and k goes to 0, 0 h cube by h square plus k square whole to the power 3 by 2, which is a homogeneous function. So, for that case, put k equal to mh and consider the limit. Then, limit h goes to 0 h cube by h square plus m square h square whole to the power 3 by 2 becomes 1 by 1 plus m square whole to the power 3 by 2. That means here the limit also depends upon n. That means this is not unique. So, the derivative does not exist at the point 0, 0. Hence, option 4 is correct. Thank you. If you find something wrong in my video, please do comment in the comment box. Thank you all.